Hello, Korea's God. How you doing? Welcome. So, yeah, I'm a little late today because I ordered some food because I was hungry. The supermarket on my way home from work is still on strike because, of course, they are. Jojo, how you doing? Yeah, so I'm feeling a little full now. I think I should have gotten a small pizza instead of like a medium. Whoops. But I'm doing good. How you guys doing? So today I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't done any of the homework I was supposed to be doing for this, but we'll figure it out live. Screw it. We'll do it live. Because I really need to get this started. So if I can't do one thing, I at least need to like plan out some other stuff. So that's my plan for tonight is winging it. Large pizza had 2 slices. That's not very many slices. No, I had an entire like 10-inch pizza to myself. I was a little hungry. I could, but I mean, there's still some planning I think I want to get out of the way. Some design stuff out of the way. But yeah, there is something different though today with my setup. You can't see it though because it's off screen over there. But I dragged my massive like billion-pound CRT into this room. No, that's actually unplugged right now because I haven't bothered to set that back up correctly. But no, so the CRT's over here on like an IKEA table, which I will not be surprised if it like breaks in half by the end of the night. But I've got my NES output on that, so I can actually see my NES screen over there without looking at the OBS screen over here, which is nice because there's no delay in it. I mean, there's artifacts on it, but I don't care for that right now. But I'm not sure if I'll get, I don't know if I'll get to hardware stuff tonight, but we'll see. All right. So with this isn't even like in a Git repo, is it? Probably not. That's the wrong window. There's this one right here. Yeah, there's no repo. Beautiful. All right. So what do we have? I don't want to use that version of Messin. His mind isn't the right. What is this? Okay, that's over here, and then actually, is there a new version of Messin? Not that one. Is there a new version of Messin? That'd be nice. That'd be cool. I should probably like bookmark. I got the documentation bookmarked. What? Oh, this is. Okay, that's all right. Yeah. Vital, how you doing? Heyo. I can always try to learn Dwarf Fortress. I need like a PhD in Dwarf Fortress to play this stupid thing, I think. What am I looking? Oh yeah. There comes our Messin. Yeah, this is very daunting looking. Not Messin S. Not the SNES emulator. The other one. Bridgewater, how you doing? Oh yeah, Vital, those emotes are looking absolutely fantastic, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. Where? This one here. It's just hidden. Very, very hidden, right? 104. 103. Oh, it's a version newer. Fixed minor potential multi-threading issues. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see if that, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to, install Messin in my downloads folder. Date, please. Cut. Then paste. That's this weekend, right, Bridgewater? Anime Boston? Where's the there it is. And then it's gonna ask me. Okay, there we go. Meson or Meson? I don't know. I have no idea. But welcome, Decryptor. How you doing? If you want to build a carpenter's workshop, just hit BWC. Simple. Sure. Starts tomorrow. Nice. I won't be there, but, you know. One of these years I need to get out to it. One of these years. Alright, let's see if I... This is hooked up to my NES. This is not hooked up to my computer. I don't know why I grabbed it. It's not hooked up to my computer. This one is hooked... Oh, jeez, all these wires. Oh, no, these wires. Oh, God. And an Ethernet card, because reasons. Yeah. What is this? Why do I have an... This isn't plugged into anything. Why is it here? Why? They really are. They are multiplying. I need... Jeez, I don't... There's another power cord that's not being used. Like, what is going on here? It's just a mess. It's a mess. Mess. Okay. All right. This one. Okay, this one's actually plugged into my computer. I think I killed the sound on the emulator though, so I'm gonna turn that on because we're gonna be working with sound today. Should probably like pause the stream. This music too, shouldn't I? It did nothing. Why didn't it? That works beautifully. Works beautifully. Did it like break its own settings? Is that what happened? All settings. Playback. Keybinds. Uncheck. I can't even. Okay, I can uncheck it and I can recheck it. Okay, let's see if. Oh, now it works. All right, that's cool. Whatever. Slater, how you doing? BNWL, how you doing? Bubble wire, the baby wire. when two wires. Yes, Bridgewater, that's exactly what happens. Okay, so apparently I'm still doing something wrong. Do I have it muted somewhere? No. Okay, did I actually... I think I broke something. Woodoo Weasel, how you doing? Welcome. So I'm gonna play on that. Why are we here? Add a clear alcohol. Well, you need to get out and get some more. London is crazy with climate change protests. Oh boy. Well, at least they acknowledge it over there. So, I mean, you're a step ahead of us. Most of us. A lot of us. I don't know. Brown. So we're gonna have brown Windex. I'm gonna call water clear alcohol. Nice. They painted a pink boat in the middle of a major intersection. Pink boat? In an intersection. Intersection implies on land. Boat implies it needs to be in water. What are they... What? Chilling after work. Nice. So I guess, like, the sound engine isn't working? I don't know. It's enabled. Did I... Stop. Why do I have... Okay. I think I actually just, like... Wait a minute. Wait, hang on. I hit B and it clears. I hit A and it does things. Output volume is always 0. Oh, so I broke it last time. I think I remember breaking it, actually. I think I remember it breaking. And then I'm like, oh, I'll just fix this some other time. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a boat out of water. That's what that is. All right. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, Woodoo is on. I'm not sure if you're aware or not. Where is... It's gonna be... Emily's this one over here. But anyone that gets a sub, gift or otherwise, during my NES projects or whatever. The main NES project has a credits screen thing going on. There we go. And anyone that subs gets, you know, popped on the thing in the order of, you know, their sub or whatever. But yeah, so you should be on there somewhere. Dry regatta. Am I saying that right? Dry regatta event? No. I think it involves people walking around with fake boats. Apparently it was canceled one year because their location was flooded. Wait. It's hilarious. Sorry, we can't come to you can't come to the thing because it's flooded. But it's boats. Yeah, it's flooded. But can't you just use it? No, it's flooded. They've also been gluing their hands to any surface. Gluing their hands to any surface? What? Worst part is this is not a joke. It sounds like it should be a joke, you know? All right, so let's find out why it's broken. I should really have this in Git though, you know? Because like I can't control Z because I'm already at the oldest change. Yeah, the list got long. The list got a little long. It's getting pretty long. I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm not. I am very thankful for that. But yeah, it's yeah. I had a bug at one point where it wouldn't draw the whole screen correctly because I didn't have enough subs, and then like the bug is still there, by the way. If I don't have enough names on this list, but I don't have to worry about it now because I have more subs than that. I can't do a git diff because I never added this to a git repo. There we go. This started it off. Started the repo. Why is Bad Apple in there? Oh, that's the text. That's the text file. Got it. Yeah. So let's go ahead and git add main music data NES config note table, all of them, sound BSS, sound ZP, make file engine music.chr, NES2 header, and notes, I guess. Sander Guzman, how you doing? Welcome. Let's add the Bad Apple one too. Why not? .text. This is .text. And we also want to make a git ignore file. Ignore bin entirely. What else do we want to ignore? I don't think anything else. There we go. Currently on a holiday. Nice. Hang on a holiday, but writing tools for work. Excuse me. I think you have your. I think something's a little mixed up there. when I'm off of work, I turn my phone off, and I don't turn it back on until I get back to work. Essentially. Tippy code. Tippy code. Is that? Well, Husky's the. Get hooks made easy. Nice. Yeah, I actually don't use good hooks because I never really properly learned them. I know what they do. I don't know. I haven't really found a good use case for them, I guess. I don't know. I need to like play around them a little bit and try them. Initial commit. Okay. I have I can't like diff anything though, because it's oh look, you added everything. Cool. Yeah. I want to stop our pat on the head devs from committing shoddy code. Yeah, so it would work very well, I think, for that. I mean, I suppose I could easily, like, yeah, because I could prevent myself from, like, removing to-dos or fix me's or something like that, you know? But, I don't know. I don't know. One of these days, I'll get around to something useful with that. We're gonna close out of that window because I don't need that up anymore. Go over here. I can close out of that. Okay, so volume never happens. Volume never happens because probably that. All right, let's have a look at run sound frame in. Well, not this ROM. I can go away. File recent music. Okay. Pre-commit hook of running Go imports would have saved a bit of trouble. What? But that changes things though. That change I don't know if that's the proper place for a pre-commit hook or for a hook. I don't know. I still need to like read up on proper usage of hooks, good hooks. Because, I mean, like I said, I got the idea, but I'm not very well versed in them. I mean, sometimes, yeah. It happens. It happens. Alright, so I'm looking for sound engine. Run frame. This one here, I think, right? Run frame. No big deal, right? Sure. Anner, how you doing? When you say that today, I was finished doing what you're doing. Sure, why not? Why not? Looking to get hooks to enforce a company's particular coding standards. Yeah, so in order to enforce coding standards at my job, we need to have them. We don't have coding standards like at all in my day job. So, yeah. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Anna. You less panicky now? Now that your computer's mostly built? I need so if I do this like right now, it's just gonna every single time. I don't want that. So I only want it to happen after I hit a button, essentially. Go to location. Button pressed. Start a sample. So that's where I want to stop it. Okay. Button press. Start a sample. Cool. Now we want to hit on the thing. Cool. My day job. It's writing software for a shipping company. It's internal software. It's all in like C#, VB.NET, and SQL. We increase static analysis tools for my job. Yeah, I need static analysis tools for my assembly that I may or may not write. I haven't decided yet. I don't because I don't know like what I would want it to do in the first place. Tazoo, how you doing? Welcome. I'll feel less panicking when. That's fair. That's fair. Yes, I do. Yes, a shipping company is about as specific as I'm gonna get. Well, it's not that kind of shipping. Okay, so we're loading some things. Cool. What does load note do again? I don't remember. Let's actually switch to source view. You know what I probably should have done first? Okay, good. We're up to date. That's good. Up to date. It's the anime shipping. Imagine if you could make a business out of that. Out of just anime shipping. Just imagine. Is that what Crunchyroll does? Yeah, that's In my mind now, that's what Crunchyroll does. All right, now for Pulse 1. Pulse 1? Oh dear, I broke like literally everything, didn't I? There is also that, the shipstreams.com thing. Yes. So is that what that contact collection thing is about? Yeah. All right, well, let's see what this does. Load up a thing. What are we loading up? AB. Cool. Low byte. Load up a thing. Pulse one timer high. Pulse one timer high. Oh right, and we're adding it to a thing. Right, because we and the other whatever to it. Yes. What was that? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Google lies. What? Because I would definitely not know. Oh. I always find it amusing, like where I show up in a Google search. AK Maffin, how you doing? Welcome. Where's my stalker info? Not there. I took care to remove it. You ready to start for the 10 ships? I want to order XXX. We're gonna ship it tomorrow. Let's get shipped next time. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay, Brand spanking new. This is your computer? Oh, got all the lights. Yeah, RGB all the things. RGB all the things. I didn't realize before. I didn't notice before, but the RAM has RGB on it too. That's nice. RGB makes 50%. Like the stickers give cars like more horsepower. Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Okay, channel ID offset mask. What? Huh? Transfer Y to A. Yeah, okay. This is shifting stuff. Does nothing. Increment X a bunch. Does a thing. Don't know why. Why do we do that? What are we using X for? Sound of what? Wait a minute. What am I doing here? What is any of this mean? So this is like the point where I like wish I could reach back in time and slap myself for not putting enough comments, because I don't know what any of this does anymore. It's the mirror RGB. X marks the spot. Yeah. Rewatch the VOD. I mean, I could, but I don't know. That's a lot of rewatching, I think. All right, channel ID to offset mask. Sound update offset mask. What does that mean? These guys. Okay. So, for instance, if the volume update mask is never written or read, the volume will never be set. Sound right buffers. Okay. Update masks. Let's have a look at that in RAM. What is the address for that? It won't tell me here. Where am I? Will it tell me here? No, of course not. I have to add it to something. This doesn't help me at all. If I no, this one. Okay. Zeros. We don't want zeros, we want something. Dulahan Software, how you doing? Welcome. You're watching the VOD, sounds like butt. Yeah. What's your confession? We still have FTP client sites? I mean, a current project at work right now is talking to a vendor site and retrieving and sending shipments via XML files that are retrieved and sent over FTP. it took forever just to get connected to this stupid thing because they didn't whitelist our IP address. It took like a week or two to get that. There's a bunch of things that need improvement at work. All right, O-ring 4. Why am I incrementing X here? Why did I do two of them? Oh, is that for note and volume? Is that what that is? Probably. Masks at X. Man, it had to be emailed files. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, right, because okay, these are specific to their channel. Got it. Got it. Okay, these are specific to their channel. I forgot about that. So this one is channel 1 or pulse 1 volume. I was thinking the Git hooks could be useful way to handle FTP upload. I mean, maybe. I don't know if I want to do that directly in Git though. I might want it to like ping another service that actually does the FTP itself. Because if I remember correctly, the hooks happen during the Git workflow process and will block whatever. It will block the user, the developer, until that thing finishes. So I don't know if that's the proper place for that. Someone should be your note taker. Every time you do something, explain why. Someone makes a note of it. I need an MLG. That's what I need. The case is thick. Yeah, at one point I had a thick case. I gave it away because it was like 150 pounds. The thing was huge. And it was like crap hardware inside of it. But email and data that has everyone's SS numbers in. Oh dear, that's bad. That's not good. I'm busy playing other stuff. Yeah. His word per minute is only like 96. I mean, so I took that typing test thing at work the other day. My accuracy is garbage. Anyone that sees me, watches me type here probably already knows that. Yeah, my accuracy is absolute trash on that. So it's not nearly as high as I'd like it to be. Okay, so that was volume, and then pulse 1. See, I just like 3 times I messed up. What is this one? Sweep. Sweep? No, we don't want sweep. We want these two. Don't we? Note, tone. Who cares about actually as long as you type 2,000 words per hour? Alright. 1, 2, 3 words per minute. Yeah, I did not get that high. I did not get that high. What was that? Anner! Oh, Jojo, thank you. I lowered a little bit. I don't know if it's too low now, but it might be too low. Jojo, thank you for gifting a sub to Anner. Do appreciate that. And I'm gonna go ahead and add you to that list now. And AK Maffin. 40 subs. Goodness gracious. Is that like the 3rd month in a row you've been gifted a sub? What is the subscriber list over here? You're not in here already, yeah? Right. Tier 1. Yeah, you're in here. Yeah, you're in there. What list? So, this is a list of everybody that has subbed to me at some point during my project, right? So, I'm going to... there. Make names. And then come over here. File. Open that. And, yeah, so everyone that subs to me, or gets a sub to me, gets put on the credit list in the ROM itself. So towards the you'll be on the bottom. It's you know, order of when you got it. White names are tier 1 subs. There's a purple, 1 or 2 purple names in there, like purple flashy, that are tier 2 subs, and the rainbow flashing names. Oh, there's a tier 2. The rainbow flashy names are like tier 3. My name times 40. No, I'm not putting your name in Pong. I'm done with Pong. It's like the credit screen on Pong is actually broken, and I'm not even gonna bother fixing it. It's just you. And yes, someone did gift Stream Elements a tier 3 sub. I forget who it was. I don't think it was JoJo. I think it was someone else. But yeah. So this is my credits for this project. I am the audience. Let's hear you. And then Slash Life did it to Stream Elements. Is that what happened? This is a long list. This takes a while. I should time how long it takes to get to the end of this list. Goodness gracious. There you are. I did not even spell it right. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we gotta fix that. Okay. You should have said something. There's 2 R's in that. Why does it... this profiler thing, I swear. Why does it keep opening that up? Move that. All right. Hang on. Where's the configuration? That's not it. Messin, please. And then there's a settings. Here's the settings. Okay. Is there like a where does it save? What's it called? What's it called? Anybody with 8-bits seems good. Thank you, AK Maffin, for the 8 bits. How you doing? Or how you doing? Thank you for those. I appreciate it. I swear I didn't have anything to drink tonight. Well, any beer or anything like that. I swear I'm sober. Profile? No. Profiler size. Location. Profile. Value none. Is this like always rewritten or something every time? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Lowrider, how you doing? Was it 3 N's? What? There's only 2 there. There's only 2. There's only 2 there. I'm not that terrible at spelling, am I? I don't think I am. Doing good, that's good to hear. Okay, play so I can time. I just did. I didn't have any beer. Well, I have beer in the fridge. I'm not gonna get it because then I won't be able to understand even more what I'm doing. Yeah, I have water here, like actual water, not like Russian water or something like that, but I have actual water. I think on Adam's Ale. I haven't actually opened up that bottle of gin yet, by the way, Bridgewater. I should probably do that soon. It's almost the end, I think. But yeah, I need to. It's I don't know. I think I need to get some proper tonic water first, though, because I use a soda for that, and it's probably like heresy. So I mean, you know, I'll do it properly, right? Did it already wrap around? I don't think it did. I don't think it wrapped around. What is this, like 3 pixels a frame? 2 pixels a frame? I forget. Oh, there's the end right there. Ready on your stopwatch, Jojo? There we have it. That's the whole thing. I spelled it right this time. Got it spelled right this time. Up there. Is this gonna be another one of the streams where I'm just updating a CSV file the entire time? I mean, I'm okay with that, but Dulon Software, thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime. Your Twitch Prime, if I can spell correct. Maybe I should just grab a beer. I don't know. I can't like speak or spell or anything tonight. Goodness gracious. Okay, so you're not in here yet. Like that. Points for me for spelling it right. Problems we have gifted a lot. Yeah. That's gonna crash as the name is too long. No. It's got some long names in there, like Tropical Banana Man and Jack Burton Trucking. I don't think I've ever actually seen that person talk. But all right, come back over here. Make names. Unable to. Wrong number of fields because I. Yeah. Okay. That was my fault. Social. That's the longest. Yeah. Yeah. That's. Yeah. Yeah. It's a CSV file. There is a middle field that I stopped updating because whatever. Because it's ignored. It's completely ignored. But it's a date when that person subbed. But it's completely ignored, so I just stopped putting it in because I was lazy. Oh no! Well, thank you for the follow, Anna. Appreciate it. I wish I had crashed epically instead of the error. No, I had one of those the other day when I was working on I need to move this over here actually. When I was working on the runners. I don't know if you're here for it. So this is what I was working on. There's the alert. I was working on some stuff with the sprite there, right? And I did something for the title screen and I just screwed it up, right? So I really screwed it up pretty badly. I thought it was funny, so I took a screenshot. Saka Nakao? How you doing? What's up? Welcome. But this was the other day. I got a good kick out of it, and yeah. Making a running game. Yes. Well, tonight I'm working on. Well, I'm trying to work on it anyway. Figuring out a sound engine, but this is the project it will eventually be going into. I'm working on it on like a stripped down test ROM kind of thing. But this is the game that I am working on, the main project right now. The most recent thing that was put in the game is the player sprite. So for the longest time, for like 6 months, it was just like a stick figure, and that is scrolled completely wrong, isn't it? It was bugging me the other day. That doesn't look right at all. Like, that does not look center. And it looks like it's like in the lower left-hand side of the screen. Does it look like that to anybody else? No. I agree, though, that epic failures are the best entertainment. That's one reason why I love working on the NES, is because, like, when it fails, and it barfs all over the screen, and it's hilarious. But yeah, so this is my 6-month project so far. The master screen looks exactly when the drums played Mappy and it glitched. But yeah, so this is you know, my project for a while. But tonight I'm working on a sound engine to go into this, because if you'll notice, there's no sound. Nothing happens when he jumps. Nothing, no music in the background. No nothing. It's so much fun. Yeah, it really, it's like you miss like checking one variable somewhere in a loop, or like you write the wrong register, and then all of a sudden you had like a normal looking screen except for like one little thing somewhere. Then you change one value and it breaks so thoroughly you can't even recognize the screen anymore. But it's still going. It's still chugging along, and it's like flickering and glitching all the time. Yeah. So it's really enjoyable. That's actually like why I wanted to start streaming it in the first place. So back before I was streaming this, I had like 1 or 2 streams of streaming programming with Python for like a top-down shooter thing, whatever, which were all right. They were doing okay. But I started to learn the NES stuff off stream, and I was doing the tutorials, and like, okay, I can move the sprite left and right just fine. Cool, let's see if I can get it to move up and down. So I hit the up button, and the screen just freaks out. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious, number one. Number two, I need to do this on stream. This needs to be a thing I do on stream. So, yeah. The glowing letters are kind of fun. Reminds me a little of Mac's of a Mac standby light. Standby light. I swear I can read. I swear. You mean the pause there, or the what was it, that right there? Sound engine to go. What, Golang? We're doing Golang? Not tonight, no. I do plan on using Golang, however, to transform. Well, not that window. This, which is the macro stuff and the actual music that's exported from Family Tracker, so I can just write the music in that program, export it, and then run it through a program to put it into my stupid format. I like Pi and C. Dynamic languages are awesome. Thought it was static, but now that attitude, it ain't. I mean, I'm sure if you try hard enough, you can make C dynamic. I'm sure if you try hard enough. It wouldn't be a good idea, but I mean, you know, it's probably possible. I'm gonna guess it's possible to some degree. To some degree. Yeah. All right. Tone low bytes. We need to increment this one more time. Avoid. Yeah. See. There you go. Hardware-based stuff. Unless you're as low level as this, then you know this is better, I suppose. But I wouldn't want to do this on a modern processor. That's for sure. Why do you have a pointer to void? I don't write C, so I have no idea what that even means, honestly. Because you can cast it to anything. There you go. There you go. Okay, so that's the low byte, and then I need another one of these for the high byte. Like that. Actually, I don't need that store. There we go. Did I yank that? Yank, and then next paragraph, then paste. High. Like that. Mind blown. Arsus, how you doing? I use void star all the time if you don't know the type exactly. It's the object and interface of C. Yeah. A generic collection in C? Quote unquote generic. Okay. So we've got that. Let's make that. I am in the wrong folder. Music engine, and now make it. There we go. I had things to make. Over here, and we're going to go to somewhere else. Recent files, music. Okay. More or less, void doesn't return value. It just does something. Yeah, but you can also use it as a type, like a void pointer is a type, isn't it? Right? I don't know. I don't actually know C, so... No. Okay. Run frame. Wrong one. That was the wrong one, actually. Because I like double tapped F. I heard something for a second. Once. Okay. It beeped real quick, and that was it. But where is it? This one? Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. I don't know what that is. That's going away. What is this? Go to location. Useless to me. Okay. So we're gonna hit A. Okay, it stopped. Good. Right buffer. No. Ah, jeez. Actually, this is where I want to be. This is fine. This is fine. It can do beep, but can it do music? Not yet. Not yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. I need to like load up notes first. Whenever I worked on this last, at one point I did have working a envelope, so you'd hear the note start and it would like fade out, kind of. Instead of just being a solid tone, it would like stop. Unfortunately, this kind of stuff doesn't give appreciation for vegans coding in general. I don't know what would. Especially for the guys that like did it way back when and didn't have these tools, because they had to know like the like how the system would run and be able to play out how it would work in their head. Like for me, I hit save, I come over here, type a word, hit enter, and alt type over here, refresh, and I'm running the game, right? And I've got a debugger to boot. But for back then, I'd have to write the thing up, I'd have to save it, I'd have to compile it all to assembly, or binary rather. Then I'd have to get that on a physical chip somehow, like by flashing it to a ROM card, or well, ROM cards didn't actually exist back then, so I'd have to flash it to like a dev cart that was in a real NES, and then test it on the real hardware, guessing what the thing is doing. So if I got a blank screen like this, I'd have to guess at what happened to it. Yeah, nuclear science. I'll just take this box to play music. Yeah. All my little ducklings incoming. All my little ducklings. But yeah. So props to them. Props to them. Okay, load note. So we're loading up some notes. The values for the actual notes themselves. And now we're this part here is updating the flags to say, hey, these notes are updated. We need to write the stuff to the sound chip. Already vomit. Oh no! What? Sometimes I wonder to what extent NES devs might have tested pieces of code in the Counter 64 Apple II environment first. So that's like part of where a bunch of the exploits that come from is like, oh well, they never expected this to happen, so we're gonna do this instead. You know, or they never expected like this particular state to be valid with just a controller. So let's see what happens, kind of thing, right? All right. Got 14. 14? It's not right. 14 is incorrect. 14 and 34 are incorrect. Those need to be on the byte, the other half of the byte, the other nibble. How did that mess up that badly? Okay, load up 4. Okay. 4. What's X? X is 2. Why is X 2 already? Hold up. Wait a minute. Transfer Y to A. Okay. Channel ID, the mask offset. MIDI is 0. Why are we incrementing it here? Because the third one down is tone. Well, that's why it don't work. That's why it don't work. On the port of the Mario Bros. 64. Wait, that's not done yet, but coming soon. Even though today I often write code in some other language like Python or C and test an idea before writing in a NES ROM. I haven't actually done that yet, honestly, I don't think. The NES only has 2K of memory though, right? So if something doesn't work, you could technically just look at the entire state of the system. Right, but how would you do that? There was no, like, developer machine dev console for the NES. It just did not exist. They didn't make them. They didn't exist. Like today we well, today we got computers that do everything for you pretty much. But like the GameCube era, there's a GameCube dev console out there. There's a PS1 dev console out there. It's a console that allows the developer to actually see the state of various processor stuff. That didn't exist for the NES. I guess the state is nicely labeled, etc. 2K is a lot to wade through. 2K is a bit to wade through if you don't know where things are really. Capcom is actually invented a very limited hardware NES debugger. Yes, but I don't think they had that back then. It looks really neat, by the way. I think I've actually seen pictures of that. It looks really neat, but it requires modifying your console significantly by inserting a daughter board essentially between the CPU and the motherboard. So it's a bit more involved than even a bunch of the later like mod chip solutions for like the Xbox and whatnot. Pretty cool. I don't think you'd ever want to use it for actual game development. Yep. Well, I don't know. I don't know how that works, so I wouldn't know for that one. Good for map reverse engineering, which is really what it was made for, I think. Yeah, probably. By the way, for map reverse engineering, I got this little device not too long ago. It's a Infinite NES Lives retro programmer dumper. Beautiful little board. As you can see, it's got a bunch of slots on it. Famicom, the top one. What's this one? Sega, and then N64, NES, and SNES, and Game Boy ports on the thing. Not all of them are active yet, pending software support. But so far, I really like that thing. I am going to be using that to reverse engineer. Come on. Uh-oh. This thing, which I've shown on a stream before, but yeah, I still need to do a little bit of homework regarding this, though. It's just a tape drive for the NES, which I find hilarious and amazing. No, wait, Mario C64 was just released a few hours ago. He's really gonna test that. Yeah, I like to see that, actually. I like to see that. I have an old one. Yeah, so far I really like it. It's developer friendly, kind of, not necessarily end user friendly yet, because it does require some nitty gritty editing of certain files and whatnot. But which is perfectly fine for me, because I mean the mapper that I'm going to be reverse engineering, no one knows how it really works. They have ideas, but they don't know a lot of the specifics of it. Mad Genius, how you doing? Yes, this one's got a Game Boy port on it. This is the full one. This is the one with all the slots on it. You can get one with this just the NES cart. I didn't want that because I needed to do Famicom stuff. So I got one of all of them and said, you know what? The other ones are just like added bonuses. So if I get them to work, awesome. If not, eh. But yeah, I still need to do some homework with regarding this, but we'll get to that eventually. We'll get to that eventually. All right, so did I make this? I don't think I made this anymore yet. I did not. Okay, so let's see. Now let's see what happens. Hit A. Okay, and we're going into load note. Tapes. Yes, tapes for the NES. Cassette tapes, like audio cassette tapes for the NES. Or not. Excuse me, not the NES. The Famicom, specifically the Famicom, the Japanese version. But yeah, so it's just, you know, put a tape in, like just the regular audio. Well, not regular, but it's an audio cassette tape, and it's a tape. It's a tape drive. It's half of it's recorded audio, and the other half is actual program data. But yeah, so other computers of the era had those data recorder things. My friend actually has a TRS-80 with tape, one of the data recorders. He doesn't know if it works yet, so I might see if I can, I don't know, sneak over there and get it working or something. Got it. Air messages will create the installation tools. So now I've got to format the USB. They suggest not doing a quick format, which means I'm going to take a long time to format. This better be the. Well, the full format shouldn't be that bad. Enter. US missed the good old times with tape on every system, it seems. I mean, we had them on a few of them, I guess, right? I don't know. Did the Apple II, did that have a tape drive? It might have. I don't know. Not standard, that's for sure. Commodore did, but the Commodore wasn't nearly as popular over here as it was over in Europe. Don't miss the tape drive 64 days. Don't miss the floppy days either. Quite enjoy my SD card drives now. Yeah, that's what I've got on my NES. Is actually I can. This is the real hardware, by the way. But this is my ROM cart, so I can actually test my games. I don't think I updated this. Oops. I can test my games on actual hardware. Let's see what version this one's running. Okay, so this is a somewhat updated one. Yeah. So yeah, this is a SD card system essentially. Looks like a regular NES cart, but it's got an SD card on the top of it. On top of it. And I forgot I had the screen over there, so I could look over there and like kind of see chat out of this side of my this. Oh, okay. Well, I died. Yeah, it's got some weird artifacts over there, but whatever. Had the tape drive option? Yes, option, not like standard to it. Not like required though. So that probably fewer people opted for that. I'm gonna guess. Love to feel the whole cassette tapes. My dad used to have a whole duffel bag of them. Wow. I think pretty much every major computer has had tape drive accessories, continuing into today. Yeah, tapes are still a decent form of backup today. So, like I've looked into getting an actual tape drive for a computer, like for a modern computer, and they're expensive. They're expensive. Okay, come on here. Load up some stuff. 8. That looks about right. D looks correct. Okay. Piracy was so ridiculously easy to take. I had a whole library of copies. I don't think they were as concerned with it back then, though. At least not as much as they are today. That's for sure. Look at the pretty city skyline. Yeah, it's old. The purple city skyline. Yeah. Whoop, that's not the one. This is the one. Yeah, I spent a while trying to figure out how to do that. And I think I still need to tweak a little bit, but I think I like the outcome. But I might tweak some of the building tops a little bit more. But yeah, the modern ones are not the audio cassettes. They're specifically data tapes. Some of the old IO Mega drives were tape. The Ditto drive. How expensive is expensive? I'm curious. Like a few $100s to a few thousand. Tape backup. Amazon, help me out here. Yeah, so the tapes are 800. Oh, this one's 800 gigs, $14. But the drive itself, here's one for $130 and one for $2,800. So that's Yeah, that's about the range you'll see him in. 10-pack of 6.25 terabyte tape cartridges, $260. I don't know. This one's external. This one's internal. I don't know. I'm not really sure why. But some of them are like multi-tape deck. What is this? What is this? This is not a tape deck, a backup tape. What? 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 This is not all I looked for. I typed it right? Tape backup. Backup. Oh, reversing cameras. Got it. Got it. Excuse my trusty zip/jazz. I have a zip drive, actually. It's upstairs, and I don't think it really works because I need like a serial connection for it, and I don't have the connection for it. I don't have a connection for it. But yeah, the 10-pack will last you years. Yeah, going bankrupt. Yeah. Just yeah, I don't know. It's probably something else as well, like specifics to the drive itself. Yeah, because they're different drive types, so numbers and all that. So they might take a different tape. I don't know. I don't know the specifics of it. And label what? Anyway, yeah. Why would a VHS backup? Yeah, so I'm actually in a better position for like getting stuff off of tapes and onto tapes, because I have like 2 VCRs, a bunch of wires and things to capture cards, and I have a stack of VHS tapes too. They're easy to find. Apparently, cassette tapes and cassette players are harder to find. That's VHS. All right, so I stored it into sound pulse flags, right? This guy here. Okay, and it's isolated to the low nibble. That's good. That's good. This one's going to be completely wrong. I don't care. What it should do, however, is leave the low half of it alone. Looks like it does. Okay. I want to go to right sound buffer over there. The only reason I have my quad was when my old boss gave it to me because they had to write it off for tax purposes. Nice. I'll talk about rocks and gems from a book. Reading VHS forums about resolution is usually a fun read. Really, 480p is overkill. Oh man, 480p I can like count the pixels almost. You know, like I mean this is barely. This actually isn't even really 480p. It's like, I think it's like half that, honestly. I'm capturing in like 640 by 480. So the capture is that, but yeah, they aren't wrong. You know, what the technology that really gets me. I actually saw a few of these when I was back home a few weeks ago. So you guys know what vinyls are, right? The vinyl records for music. Well, someone had the genius idea of, oh wait, let's just put video on that instead. What? I actually found a few of those. They have to keep them in like a special case because they're like so susceptible to scratches and crap. Beta, I feel like this is beta. 16 feet of vinyl laserdisc. It was not a laserdisc. No, it was vinyl video. Look, Tamer, how you doing? Welcome. No, it was vinyl video. And yeah, the format's terrible. How do you spell vinyl? V-I-N-Y-L. Where's the vinyl video? Okay. How do you spell cassette? Is that how you spell cassette? I don't think so. Really? Really? Google, help me out here. Not videos, images. Really? Cartridge. This right here. This thing. Nothing watching Jurassic Park having to flip to side B. Yeah. But he wants to sell as a Panasonic Laserdisc with the entire collection of James Bond films up to that point in time. Wow. I know what a Laserdisc is. It's this size, but like a CD format. Still analog, however, not digital. Still analog, an analog signal on there because, of course, he picks it up every once in a couple of years and watches them sipping whiskey while his kids ask their mom why his dad's sad. Went to Disneyland and had an amazing looks Guardians of the Galaxy cassette tape, but on it, get this, it said display purpose. It's a fake cassette tape, probably because the real cassette's like too expensive or something. I don't know. I mean, I had to. Where is the? This right here. I had to dig this out of a box at my parents' place. I have a few of them because we had a bunch of them, but yeah, I had to dig through boxes to get some cassette tapes. Yeah, phonograph cylinders. I've seen those too. Capacitance electronics. So this was the electronic one then. This is the like an unraveled VHS essentially. There is one that's video. There is one that's video, and I saw the thumbnail of it on one of these things. Oh, this right here. This right here. That's actually vinyl video, like from a stored in an audio format on the vinyl. This decoded by this box here. It's got Raspberry Pi in it, funnily enough. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. C cassette. Swear to God, he enjoys it, but man, he's a Morse looking when he does it. Fun nights. All right, well, you have a good night, Decryptor. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Distractions. Yeah. I haven't talked about mini disc. Try our best to distract as much as possible. Yeah. Jojo actually made a distraction timer at one point. I don't know if he still uses it or not, but it's on GitHub. I thought it was funny. What is this? Volume for something. Cool. And then this one's going to skip. And then we want to follow through this one as well as the next one. Cool. Over here. Let's run a frame. It dies too fast. Huh. Okay, we're gonna hit pause on that real quick. It died again. Okay, well, let's go ahead and reset. Only happens once. Cool. Hey, there's the source and there's a bunch of them. I had 3 of them. Tis a family. My dad bought his 2016 Ford F-150 because that model still had a cassette player in it. He's a giant chest of cassettes mix. Wow. All right. They're rare. My car is actually like a 2003 model, and it has both a CD player and a cassette player, and I've got the cassette adapter plugged into the cassette player. An IO page for what? Oh yeah, the GitHub hosted on GitHub. Nice. Truly using Go for its intended purpose, right? Yeah, they are, except when you get the crappy quality ones and they break really easily. Yeah. All right, so this is obviously broken, like broken. I might rewrite a bunch of it, like from scratch. I don't know yet. Goes to build. Yeah. Cheaper than installing an aux port. Yeah. Problem with tracking is too much work. So let's think about the right. Okay, so I think these are being updated correctly then, right? Maybe? Well, that's the load note. Hang on, what happens after load note? Load note. Alright, so it's loading up this stuff. Duty volume. Oh. Well, that's wrong. Okay, probably, I think. Probably. Oh, I need to actually open the correct file because it's in the 0 page, isn't it? Pulse 1 update DV. DV? What's DV? Volume? Volume. Probably that. Same found at a loin. Lincoln. Wow. Lincoln Continental with an 8-track in it. So you jerry-rig the music to solution by connecting a Sega CDX to... What? What? That's amazing. I've seen those 8-track to the cassette to 8-track adapters, by the way. This is, fascinating. There's all the batteries to chew through. Yeah, I can imagine. That's got to be a lot of batteries to chew through. Okay, so that's... I guess that's correct for that. Yeah. I guess? Because we're loading up the volume. Yes, because I see it always... not always on, but I see it on for a while. So if I hit this... one stays on for a while. And that's... what's it? That's the length of the note, essentially. It's writing the volume value over and over and over again each frame for the note. That's fine. That's correct. Okay. So it's writing those. So pulse 1 duty volume. This guy here. But it's writing 0B the entire time. That ain't right at all. Or B0 rather. Duty volume. So B is the duty part of it, and this volume is ignoring apparently. Alright, so we're gonna grab that. Hit that. And then I want this here. So it's gonna write the thing correctly once. Well, okay, it's not here because it's broken. Whatever. Yes, this is running the engine itself. It's not writing the stuff to the chip, but it's running the engine. It's incrementing things and whatnot. So we're checking length on a macro. So loading up the lengths, setting the carry, and subtracting 0 because we haven't gone anywhere yet. We're not done. Okay. Clear the volume bits, keeping duty. Load that and AND it with the duty volume. B0. Fine. Load Y for the steps plus 0. Oh, because that's where we currently are. That's fine. We're currently at 0. Or it be 0. Wait a minute. Sound pointer vol macro 0. That is incorrect. That address is who knows where. That's not a correct address. So this is not being set correctly. Or something. That happens in load instrument. Okay, so we need to inspect load instrument. Then we need to step through. Why do I have this open? We need to step through load instrument, see what's going on there. No, I need to close that. Close out of that. Okay, so I'm gonna undo that one right there and load instrument for the first one. That's where I need to be. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna exit there. Hey, load instrument. Step into that. Okay. Instrument ID to look up offsets. The ID is 0, so it's the first one. Doing some offset stuff, but it's going to be 0 anyway, so whatever. Look up instruments. Load pointer to instrument macro definitions. Okay. I don't care for timer stuff. I certainly don't care about pulse 2. I do care about this guy. This is a pointer, so I want that. Well, 404 is not right. $8,004. Is that correct? Maybe. Let's find out. Number tools. Go to 8,000. Okay, there's a bunch of data there. 8,004 right here. Instrument voice. Okay. I don't know what any of this means, but sure. Let's open up that stuff over here. So that's going to be music data. Oh, okay. So volume, arpeggio, pitch, and then high pitch. What's the difference between these two? What are these two? Oh, they mirror or mimic fast tracker stuff, don't they? Family tracker. Whatever. Open, not that one. I need to actually file, import text, bad apple. Pitch and high pitch. Don't know what these actually do, but they're not, I don't think they're even used in this, so I'm not going to worry about them. I'm going to define them, I'm just not going to worry about them. But yeah, so that's pointing to the right spot. Okay. 8004 is correct. Storing that into instrument volume. No, that's sound pointer instrument. What is that? Load the volume macro ID. Sound pointer instrument. So that's okay. Should be loading up this guy then. We need to be finding this value for this macro over here, the volume macro, the first volume macro. Okay. This one voice at Y, which is 0. Okay, so that's the ID of the next table. So we're doubling that because it's a word lookup table next. Move that over to X. Still 0, fine, because the first one, whatever. Sound macros volume 12, this is the first one, so it's 8012, I guess. Yeah, 8012. I didn't. There we go, 8012, there it is. All right, then we're using that. Load up X0, so this is the first step in that macro. 1E. That's 15, right? 16, what is that? 1E. I mean, that's actually sound, that does not sound right. That should just be F, shouldn't it? Because 1E is shifted by 1. What? What? Because that's the length, isn't it? That's a length. Yeah. That's we need to keep track of that for later. So this now, increment that by 1, 8013 is the actual start of the data, which is what we wanted. That's fine. And then store that into steps. Wait. Hang on. No. Wait, we increment the pointer by 1 because we're gonna look at that later. We're saving that. But we're resetting the steps that were on the first step. Fine. All right, channel ID to mask offset. This is the mask stuff again, and this is incorrect, isn't it? Yes. Well, is it? Hang on. No, this is correct because it's the first one, so I'm not incrementing anything or anything like that. So we're doing fine. Okay. All right. So that's correct, right? DD. Oh, it's for both channels. Fine. Whatever. Got a right buffer. Okay. Now here, load X0, and I'm going to loop through a bunch of things. So we're going to shift this guy to get whether or not we want to do the thing. We want to do a bunch of things. So this is the duty volume. Load pulse 1 duty volume. Store that there. Pulse 1 duty volume. 0 bay. That's never updated, is it? No, it's not. It's never updated. Wait a minute. It's not here. It'll happen on the next one, wouldn't it? Won't it? We need to move the running of the engine, the actual running of the engine, after all this crap. See if that makes any difference at all. It'll at least help debugging a little bit, because then I won't have to wait a frame for it to actually do its thing. So we're gonna reset this like that, and then hit A. So hit A. This is somewhere else now, so that's never hit. Remove that. Load instrument, that's where I want to be. A, okay. Loading an instrument. I stepped over that for some reason. Why did it step over that? I mean, it's all wrong. Did I not hang on, what? What in the hell? No. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. Okay. Alright, loading instrument. What have I told Hayes about the Super Mario 64? No, he streams it live. Is he on now? Did he go and get it live and, you know, pull one of those? Yeah, looks like he did. Alright, cool. I don't want to see that. I'll have to go watch the VOD or something. Alright, so we're looking up some instruments. And we're doing some things. Pointer instrument. Okay, and then volume macro. Okay, let's see if these values are correct. So we've got 8004 for the instrument. Okay, and 8012 for the volume macro. Yes, those are correct. Okay, those addresses are good. Those addresses are good. Instrument volume lengths. Let's open all of these. Which one is it? Lengths plus 0. This guy here. Store that there. 1E. Okay, good. Load up 0. Store that into steps, which is somewhere else. Is that this one here? Yes. Okay. Oops. No, go away. All right. And then this is the mask stuff, and it's already DD, which is what we want. Fine. Load the instrument for the second one. Oh, wait a minute. I need pointers for each channel, don't I? Just so you know, the USB is forwarding. What even? It might take a little while, especially if it's like 14 gigs. Hello, Hispanico. Welcome. Am I saying that right? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. But welcome regardless. How you doing? Yeah, so, okay. What? Well, let's jump down to the bottom of this. Let's sound line macro plus 0. Wait a minute. Did I? Hang on, wait a minute. Don't I? Res 8, Res 8. I do have one for each channel. It was rewritten. It was rewritten incorrectly. Not that one, this one. They're up here somewhere. Zero of 8. I am not incrementing them correctly. That's what's happening. I'm not doing this right. I'm not looking up. I'm not setting the volume macro thing correctly in the oops. When I'm loading the thing. That's why. Oh, yeah, so I did see that. I haven't gotten a chance to reply to that yet. If you do want to hop over to Discord, though, it's easier for me to reply on there. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I think I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. Where the dog just keeps going up to the... Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Right, so the load instrument is incorrect somewhere. For the second channel. Well, I mean, they're both go the same routine, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah, but yes, I did see that. Yeah, I just haven't had a chance to properly respond. May take off and flight. Okay, so this right here is where things go wrong. Instrument volumes, ID to word offset. But why? Why needs to be updated? Because when I jump into Y, or jump into load instrument rather, Y is not correct. Instrument ID to that. Okay. And this one is going to be transfer Y to A, ASL A, transfer A to Y. Channel ID to offset. Your monitor set up there. Yeah, the four monitors out of there. Okay, so now it's gonna break everything, isn't it? Yes. So I need to grab. Wait a minute. Second channel is just broken. So when I added in the second channel, because none of this is properly accounts for words for any channel really. Because this right here, Y is gonna be 0, but it needs to be an index into a word table. But over here, it's an index into a byte table. Okay, so let's, for now, comment out the second channel stuff. Second channel's out of the picture. Just have one channel there. Because it's screwing with the pointers. Still nothing. Arguably less of anything, actually. Reset. Well, these are staying correct, but now it's not doing anything. This ain't getting updated for whatever reason. Load note, fine. Load instrument, fine. What? What? How did that break that? It broke the button press! Is it stuck in a loop? It's stuck in a loop, isn't it? I'm also gonna break there. Okay. Okay, it runs it for the first time. That's cool. Loads a note. Loads an instrument in a second here. There we go. No button pressed. Okay, so the instruments are loaded, I think. Instrument volume. Cool. Do the volume. Yeah. It cleared everything out. It cleared out everything. So it's not going to write the tone or any of that crap. Why is it down here? Wait a minute. Sound one frame. Does an RTS and it breaks. What? Okay, it's a JSR. What? Reset. C04B. Okay. That sounds right. Yeah, so that's from here. JSR run frame. Jump into that. 4BC0 or C04B rather. I am pushing something onto the stack and not removing it. That's why it breaks. It still won't play anything though, because this loop is broken. Isn't it? Let's do this volume, full steps, sound flag, load the sound flags. Warning it with that, that should work fine. Progress? I think so. I found out what I was doing wrong mostly. So I am making progress, I think. I think I'm making progress. I have found some glaring issues that I was doing before. Hopefully I am fixing those. We'll see. We'll see. But now it shouldn't actually like break things. It shouldn't crash. It shouldn't jump to RAM anymore. down here. So at the end of all this block right here, once we hit the RTS, this should be the same, or it should be D at the end of it. It should still have the same value in it. And it does. Good. Anything on the level of what we found with Infinite Nest Lives last night? Last night? I don't do anything last night. Did we do anything last night? Is my memory just that bad? I don't think so. Okay, so that happened. Now I want to go to right buffer. I want to actually see it right the. Actually, you know what? Let's just pause that. You might have been there, but it would turn out he was doing multi-byte math wrong. Oh, was that in the a different Discord? I don't keep an eye on other Discords like I should, honestly. There we go. I fixed it. Oh, on his stream. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I was there. No, I was playing Overwatch with some people. Just let him be confused. Listen here, you. Boop. All right, so we are back to where I was before, when I had just implemented the one sound channel. Because implementing the second sound channel, well, I did it wrong, and it's just wrong. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and commit this, so I have a working state to look back on when I eventually break things again. So what did I change? I moved that around. I removed the second sound channel from loading at all, because that's a big part of what was breaking, because it was overwriting. It was overlapping pointers. That was like the big issue. That and some of the update flags weren't being updated correctly. Steel suit, I think. Maybe. Kingston something or other. They're nice. They're all right. The only complaint I have with them is the wire here is a bit fragile. I don't know if you can see it very well. You can see it's coming undone a little bit. It's bending far too abruptly. This one is the mic that I don't actually use, and then this one's the actual headphone bit that I do use a lot. So it has a little bit more wear on it. Aside from that, though, they're really comfy and amazing sound. But yeah, the wire's a little questionable. I could probably fix it with like some solder, but whatever. Oh, and like putting a new jack on the other, because I think I have the jacks, but not jack, but plugs around here somewhere. All right, so that was that. Okay, git commit. All right, let's actually do a. I like how it opens up sh instead of bash. Okay. No, not show. Diff cached. Oh, because... There we go. Okay. Fix the sound engine. Kinda. Yeah. The second sound channel was writing pointers for the first was overlapping. For the first sound channel, breaking both. Disabled the second channel until the routines are fixed. Also moved running the sound engine to after the button input checking. Ha. I might need to start the kill back, but yeah, I'm not too concerned with it right yet. Yeah, I'm just not looking forward to eventually having to do that, honestly. Okay, so we have sound back, which is a good thing. Let's go ahead and, for kicks, just okay. Right over there for starters. Let's put this on the hardware just to, I don't know, make me feel good. Bum ba da bum. Over here, and then over somewhere else, over there. And then dev, and then over here. Come to here, then bin, and then copy this guy. Copy that. Put him over there. Okay. Boom. This one. And I need to come over to here. And hit pause on that. Dev music. Oh, I don't have my hang on, I need to unmute the thing, I think. Because I have the audio input from this. Where is, there it is. The audio input from this guy. All right. Cool. Let's put that in mono. So it works on real hardware. That's cool. That's good to know. All right. Good. Yeah, there's no picture because I just didn't put any picture on it, so whatever. But it works. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so now I need to fix some logic, actually. I need to fix this right here. Oh. Do I have temp X and Y? I mean, I could just... Is it PHA? Hey, I did it. Yay. I forget the actual instruction here. I should really know this. Well, this one, maybe not so much. Because I don't use it very often. PHA. I was right, though. Save it for later. Ladder. Okay, so this is taking the channel ID and putting it into an offset, but we don't want to use that yet. Because we need to use that to look up something first. Right? Yeah, look up sound instruments. So this is looking into a word table. At X, that's fine. Wait, no. I do need to have... like that. Okay. So I need to save Y for later. Unmodified. Unmodified, and you see that, save that. Yeah. Because here, it needs to be multiplied by 2. Then over here, we need to unmultiply it by 2. So, PLA? And then transfer A to Y. Restore Y. Yeah, then I do it again over here. How many times do I need to do this crap? Hang on. Because this right here is the only one that needs to be not... It's a byte lookup. Instrument volumes, right? Storage volumes. Because that's the value of this, isn't it? Sound pointer instrument. Sound pointer instrument. At X. Instrument at X. That's this guy here. That's going to be volume. Sound pointer instruments. X. Guess that's this guy. So it's looking at this at 0. Looking at volume. Sound pointer instrument. That's what's being stored there. This. And then we're looking in this, the volume macro ID, store the ID into the volumes for the channel. Do I have a temp X and Y? I'm gonna make it temp X and Y. Res 1, temp Y, res 1. So I'm not just futzing around with Raimu! How you doing? Thank you for that raid. How was your stream? And welcome. Welcome. What were you working on tonight? Alright, so we're gonna transfer, well, kinda, but we're also gonna STY, store Y into temp Y, like that. And of course, it broke everything because buff tight's set now for some reason. That, okay. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Hello. Working on some features for a multiplayer game platform. Nice. Like, by game platform, like game engine, or like API for other stuff, players and whatnot. After I'm unfortunately saying so hello and bye. It's perfectly understandable. I have to do that all the time too. You have a good night. Thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follows. I do appreciate that. So everyone coming in. I am working on a NES game. Well, I mean, this is what I'm working on right now, but it's all audio, so there's no visual. But so this is like a sound engine, right? But But this is what I'm eventually going to be putting that sound engine into. Multiplayer RPG. Nice. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. But yes, this is my ongoing project. It's a infinite runner game on the NES. Yeah, the most recent addition is the player sprite over there. I did not draw that. That was 100% Miha Brumek art, I think is his name on Twitch. Yeah. So yeah, he offered to do that for me. So we put that in the game Tuesday. A similar game to give you an idea might be Realm of the Mad God. I think I've heard of that one. I have not played it though. This is just enjoying it, just to get the hello sound from the chalice. Like he did to Jitspo at that one point. But yeah, so I've been working on this since like October, so it's 6 months, something stupid. The last things I need to do for this game are touch up some of the graphics, because I mean, for one, those obstacles, you can't see them, and they're just like a block. That's all they are. So I need to touch up a few graphical things, and I need a sound engine and some sound to play, which is what I'm working on tonight. And then hopefully I can get this out of the door. I do plan on making like a very, very limited run of cartridges. I figure I want one for myself, number one. And I might give one away as well, but I haven't decided yet. We'll see. We'll see how the cost comes out for that. I don't know yet. I mean, I have the programmer. I just need the rest of everything. Yeah, everything else. But that'll be a few months out, I think. That'll be a few months out. But anyway, so back to this. So this is me like trying to unbreak my sound engine here because it's broken because I didn't account for a lot of things, like in the logic of the program, ignoring entirely like what I want the sound engine to do. What I currently have implemented is just implemented wrong because I didn't think some things through entirely. So we're not gonna PHA because whatever, we don't want to do it that. This is gonna be save for later. And this is going to be ID'd offset, sort of like that. Save Y for later. Restore Y is gonna be load Y, temp Y, like that. ID to word offset. What is this? Hang on. Hold up. I'm clearing X over here. Why am I... Load the volume macro ID. Hang on. I'm clobbering X here. And then I'm using X for something else. Or I'm okay, yeah, so I'm clobbering it, loading up a ID in A, storing that ID for later, and shifting it to get an offset, and then transferring over to X so we can use that offset. Restore Y. Okay, so we also want to... Oh my goodness, this is gonna bug the crap out of me. Alright, close out. Every once in a while it'll break like that, and I don't know why. It's probably some stupid setting I have somewhere I need to fix, but I haven't bothered fixing it yet. Alright, we were down here. Word offset, this right here. So we also need to have like a Y again, because Y now has the ID of the what's it? The channel in it again. But we need to make that an offset down here. So transfer Y to A, ASL A, and then transfer A to Y again. So now we have the ID again. Like that. So now this should be correct. It should be storing this pointer correctly instead of overlapping it by half. Well, half for the second channel and then just completely putting it in the wrong spot for the third channel. Okay, loading X to 0. We're doing something again here. And again, I need... Oh, boy. Okay. Channel ID offset. Mask offset? Mask offset? Really? Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. So this is probably wrong, too. It's on 0 page. Temp offset. Res 1. Temp ID. Res 1. Used in load instrument. Okay, so here, instrument ID to local offset. So the instrument ID, we're gonna store X into... No. No. You want this for channel. We're gonna use it for the channel first. Store Y into temp ID. I'm gonna store Y into temp offset. Over here, load Y temp ID. Load Y temp offset. Channel ID, channel offset. So I can use it for both. Transfer Y to A, channel ID to mask offset. To mask offset. That's gonna be something a little bit different, I think. Volume lengths. So this one needs to load Y channel ID. There, reset the IDs, load the actual value here. Move on to the start of the data. Okay. Reset steps to the beginning. Right, and the instrument volume steps is, oh not VS, SP, is, or let's actually move here. No, it's going to be in sound BSS, this guy here. Okay, so that's a byte list, not a word list. So that's correct, and we want the ID, not the offset. Okay, channel ID to mask offset. Okay, so the mask offset, what is going on here? It's gonna be these guys here, right? Yes, so we're looking at this table here. So channel ID, transfer wide A. Yeah. Yes, actually. So we do want to ASL it twice like this. So we're... Yeah, I mean... What I can do instead, I mean, well, it'll be a fewer cycles. Instead of transferring Y to A and then shifting it a bunch, or not a bunch, I can just load A. What was it? Temp chan offset? Because that's already shifted by 1, so I just load it and then shift it one more time. So instead of 2IA, 2 cycles, and then ASL instead of 4 cycles, we got 3 cycles. It's a cycle quicker, but whatever. The Jolly Developer, how you doing? Welcome. So this is word offset to mask offset. Doing good things? Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm being jolly today. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Had a nice big pizza earlier before stream, which is why I started a little late, but yeah, it was good. It was worth it, I think. It was worth it. And I am getting a bunch done. I am making progress here, which is fantastic. That's good to hear. It's good to hear. Okay, what is transfer A to X? This is this mask here. Right, so it's loading it and then ORing the new one and then storing it again. Okay, so now both channels should, in theory, work. In theory. Will they? I don't know. Probably not. But we're going to try it anyway. Why do I PHA and L? What is this? Does it expect something in A? Load instrument. Yeah, okay. No, it doesn't expect anything in A. Why am I futzing around with A then? Quick, increase distractions. Yeah, why was I doing this in the first place? Anybody know? Anybody remember? Why I was pushing A to the stack and then taking it back out? Because the first line is I clobber it. Transfer X to A. Wait a minute. It's the instrument ID. It's the instrument ID. So I'm pushing it. And then I'm pulling it here, but I need to transfer A to X there. That's why. Okay, we're good. Still formatting. Goodness gracious. I didn't think it'd take that long, but all right. How big is the drive, by the way, Anna? Out of curiosity. Brandy and bitters. Sounds pretty good. It's a USB drive, Jojo. USB drive for installation media. I guess. I think. Right, Anna? Right? Oh. Okay. So that does that. Not commit. Make it first. There it goes. Yeah, USB stick. That didn't work. What in the world? Why did it censor that? Bulk data transfer USB 2 or USB 1. Yeah. I have no idea why they came up with stars. I don't have any like filtering on that. On my my overlay there. I'll have to have a look at that later. Nope. Huh. It's the brackets? What? It's HTML filtering crap because they don't want to do it properly then. Scripted because they're lazy. These guys. Now I want to like rewrite this thing. But I don't. See, if I were to rewrite it, it wouldn't be JavaScript. I'd put some hacky crap together with like OpenGL or something. Yeah. It's dumb. Sodium's bought the brakes on the ellipsis. What does the ellipsis do for that? Like on his bot. Okay, so what is this actually like doing? Like, why is it? Duty volume is at B at the end of that. So that's like an off by 1 then. That's an off by 1 somewhere. All right. Is that just like a data thing that I can fix? There's one of these, I think. So if I just do, whoop, if I just do like a 0 on that, let's see what happens. Nope. Okay. I remember hitting this before, I think. So. Headphones would be killing you right now. These guys, I mean, they're not too bad. I mean, I'm only using them because my earbuds broke, so I can't really use those because they don't work anymore. Let me take this phone call. Give me 1 minute. No, that was my grandmother. That was my grandmother. They won't be awake by the time I get off, so yeah. Sorry about that. I apologize. No, it was not the crazy lady who delivered food. I do not order from there anymore. I think I have her in my phone as like nope or like abort or something like that. But no. What is all this other stuff? Oh, that's other notifications for things. No, I seriously doubt that, Jojo. Seriously doubt that. That lady freaked me out. What is? Oh, I'm looking at the meter over on OBS, and it was pinned. It was way up here. Like you can't see this. It was way up here. It's like, what is going on here? It turns out that that's like a hum from my video capture. All right, so where was I? Guns watch mama, yeah. Storage everything. Oh, she's got both. She's got both hard drive and SSD. But I don't think she's that far yet. Using RAM disk. I have a terabyte of RAM and I'm using it all as my hard drive. What was it? I remember using a very tiny Linux distro that did that. They used a RAM disk. I think it was DSL. For damn small Linux. But I know RAM disks are real. RAM disk or swap space? RAM disk. Like he loaded everything into RAM and ran from there. Yeah, Puppy Linux and DSL. I think it was DSL that I used for whatever reason. Okay. All right, so let's break on whatever this guy's written. Post-it volume 1. Add. Don't know the address. Duty volume. Pulse 1 duty volume. Yeah, pulse 1 duty. Add breakpoint. I mean, using RAM disk on your swap space. Wait a minute. Doesn't that like defeat the purpose of having swap? I could be wrong. Okay, whenever that's written, whenever we write to that, I want to break execution. First one's there. The value is B. Okay. Macro at Y, which is that. Okay. Next one. Y is 1. $15, 4. Well, whatever. Close out that for now. Okay, so this right here is almost at this guy here. E. It doesn't hit the last one, does it? Let's clear that. Some kernels on this Linux don't work well if they don't have swap space. Oh, so they need it even if it doesn't really do anything. Baby, what is? Who has that emote? Oh, it's global? No, it's somebody else. It's somebody's. Okay. Beep 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 beep. Yeah. Okay. From hard drive to M2 SSD for external. Big dep, not global. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, I opened up the info thing for it. This here. It's from Jenna and Julian. Jenna Marbles. That sounds familiar in her boyfriend stream. It does not. What do they do? Do they do art or something? Or do they do games? Makes noise all the time, so noise. Got it. Put an empty SSD to hold Steam games on my C drive. Wait a minute. Jojo, I think you got that backwards. I think the M2 is supposed to be your OS, and other things are supposed to be your hard drive. Could be wrong, but I mean, typically that's how it's set up. Typically. But don't get me wrong, like loading games off an SSD is phenomenal. I love it, but no. Like originally I had Overwatch on my SSD, but then I wanted more room on my SSD for other things, so I moved it to a hard drive. Overwatch loads up slow now. Like so slow. Like before, when I had it on my SSD, I load up Overwatch and the menu would come up in the background, whatever scene thing would come up immediately. It'd be there, so I just thought that like it was always there. And I thought I had a weird bug on the PS4 where like it shows some other weird background until it load up the scene. And then I moved over to my hard drive for my SSD, and now my computer shows that weird background until it loads the screen, the scene for the menu screen. So, yeah, just means that the PS4 is really slow at loading. Also, don't want to reinstall. That's fair, I guess. M2 SSD and hard drive. Visual Studio from hard drive to SSD. Visual Studio would do it. Sounds like it would chew that up a bit though. What was the star again? Now it's like a current address, right? Because I think this value is wrong. I think this value right here is wrong. This is this sound data? Yeah, music data. This is the, and that is sound macros volume 0. This one, 0F. 32 bytes, or 1F rather. I have a calculator open already. It's 31 bytes. Either way, it's getting the next value. Fifth left of this format. Sorry, Anner. Visual Studio has to be on my C drive. Remember the last 10th? Yeah, the last 10th takes 90% of that time. Yeah. Funny story about weird bugs in SSDs. The creative CA0132 codec takes a little while to set itself up before it detects right at the OS level if Windows starts up too fast, such as if you're running from SSD, the sound card breaks. The recommended fix is to boot from spinning rust. That's not a that's a band-aid. Yeah, because developers don't know how to do progress bars. Oh, well, I mean, that's not entirely true, right? Am I a fan of breaking games like Ocarina of Time and stuff? So many people speedrun those games by finding glitches. Do you like doing that? That is a major factor of why I'm writing for the NES, actually, Anner. Yeah, so, alright, I'll bring out the Barbie game. Why not? Screw it. So I have a cartridge of this game, this Barbie game right here. The only reason I have a cartridge of this is because I started to do a tool-assisted speedrun of that game. So let me bring that up here. And for those of you that are unaware of what a tool-assisted speedrun is, so speedrun in general is someone playing through a game as fast as possible. Sometimes they use glitches and things, right, to like go through walls when they're not supposed to go through walls or whatever. So I find that absolutely fascinating and amazing. So we're gonna open up Barbie. We're gonna close out of that. Close out of that. Instead, we're going to open up the task editor. So a tool-assisted speedrun is basically not going through a game as fast as the human can, but going through a game as fast as a computer can. So like frame perfect button inputs, right? So the red frames here, I believe, are frames where the button inputs are not checked at all, right? So the green frames are the only ones where you'll have valid inputs. But you'll notice, let me actually pause the audio here because I want to talk over this. Sound, no sound. There it goes. So you notice things go by very fast sometimes. The character doesn't go all that fast, but whatever. But the values, the stuff that's scrolling over here are all the button presses, and each row is a frame, each column is a button. Villaman, how you doing? So I had programmed this. Well, I had programmed buttons to press in this game at specific frames, and a lot of those jumps that you saw there are frame perfect. Frame too early and they don't work. Frame too late and they don't really work. So I'm like holding the button down for the minimum number of frames to make the jump, for instance, right? So I started doing this, just because I had like that jump right there is frame perfect, and so is that one. Because I wanted to try it, right? But at one point, eventually, you'll see it here eventually with the level where there's water spouts and whatnot. I go through something I'm not supposed to go through. I walk through something without taking damage. I'm like, wait a minute, hang on. Okay, so I found a bug. Can I recreate this? How does this bug work? So I open up the debugger. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of assembly code. Okay, I should probably learn assembly code. So I brought up a manual from 1976 of assembly code, and okay, I learned how to write assembly. Wait a minute, how do games work? So bring up a tutorial on making a NES game. That was Pong, and I had a blast doing that. So I started writing another game, and here we are. So I'm writing NES games to figure out how NES games work. It's this level here somewhere. So she walks through one of these water spouts eventually and does not take any damage. The Z's on the bottom, those are her health. Yeah, so when she takes damage, she loses a Z or a sleep point or whatever. And one of the water spouts, that one right there, I walk through without taking any damage. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? Oh, and I broke it. So it breaks there. So I wanted to figure out how that happened and why that happened. But in order to figure that out, I need to know how the games work. And I figured the easiest way to learn is to write a game. I need this game. This game is terrible. This game is horrible. Yeah. I got a little behind on chat there. Used to hate the whole idea of it, but then I was enlightened, and people actually spend a lot of time learning about the game. Yes. Yeah, it's not just like, it's not like your modern hacking of like disabling DRM or crap like that. No, this is like figuring out how the game itself works and working around that. Joe. Thank you for gifting, who was that? Villaman 12, a sub, a tier 1 sub. I'll add you to the thing in just a second. Yeah, so you have to really learn the inner workings of the game itself. Left and right at the same time, or another sort of input that can be done. In software, yes, not always with the hardware, though. Like, physically, with this one, the knockoff, this is not a first-party Nintendo controller. I can actually hit left and right at the same time. On a real controller, you can't. You can't do that. I kind of can. I don't know if it registers or not, but yeah. The extra 4 buttons not on the controllers. Some task runs press those buttons as well. I don't think so. I think the tool system stuff, most of it anyway, is strictly the available buttons. That's like the whole point of it, really. What did I do before NES streaming? The movie vids didn't go back far enough when I checked the past. I went down a slower scope, yeah. It's not game of the year, that's for sure. I'll get back to you on that one. And which one? Respect for speedrunners. Yeah, speedrunners. They can do some amazing stuff. Was reverse engineering a turbo touch 360 well back in the circuit that prevents hitting left and right at the same time. Was kind of interesting. Oh, all right. But before NES streaming, there was a few streams of Python. I was working on a Python thing from a while back. A top-down kind of like Asteroids clone in Pygame. And before that, it was actually a PS4 game. It was a Little Witch Academia game, which is why I have the. That's why I have that emote, because it's the character from the game. Not just quitting for Life of Brian? What? I don't think I've seen Life of Brian. If I have, it's been a long while. I don't remember any of it. Of course I do. Yeah, it's an amazing game. I love it. Doesn't really work all that well for streaming, but I really enjoy the game. PS4. No, I'm gonna use some YouTube actually for that. Yeah, here we go. Launch trailer.
夏休み初日のあの日、一体何があったのですか？あなたがホロロゲームの間を見つけたあの日が、今もこうして繰り返されているのですよ。偶然だよ。まだまだ行くぜ。
So, yeah, fantastic game. Love it. It's on Steam, I think. But I got it on the PS4 because that's where it was first. And I just realized that the Barbie game is still up there. Forgot about that. Get back to that in a minute. But yeah, fun game. Fun game. Kind of grindy, so it doesn't really work all that well for it doesn't really work all that well for stream, but it's a fun game. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I need to get back to playing it though. It's an anime. It is on Netflix, yes, but it's not a Netflix show, if that's what you mean. Love to know how to draw that. Scroll past it all the time. I would highly recommend it, Anna. It's an amazing amazing show. Let me play on this again. Turn that back up a little bit. Evening, Channel Magnetic. How you doing? No, Netflix did not produce it. In fact, Trigger produced it. This is a company that made before they were their own company. They made things like shoot, the Spirals one. Gurren Lagann, how you pronounce that, and Patty and Stocking with Garter Belt. They made those two shows before they were Trigger. Then eventually they branched off and made their own company, their own animation studio and whatnot. Oh yeah, the new sub. I'll get to that. Hang on. And they started making some other shows. Kill la Kill was one of them. And then some of the guys on the team, they heard of this little website called Kickstarter. So they go over to Kickstarter and like, hey, so we had this OVA, right? This Little Witch Academia OVA. It's a half an hour long thing. It's completely out of nowhere, out of left field, right? You guys like that, right? Sure. So we're just gonna try this crowdfunding thing. We need like a few grand for this. It's probably not gonna happen, but we're gonna see what happens, and it'll be a fun experience either way. 2 hours later, they're funded, and I'm like, oh, that was unexpected. So they then they then made the second OVA, the half an hour-ish show, and the reception for that was phenomenal. So they're like, okay, well, I guess we'll make a 2-course show, and then they produced 24 episodes of a full show. Yeah. Okay, it was Filament 12. It's 2 L's, yeah? Tier 1. Yeah, like, let me see if I can... It's over here. Trigger. It's right here. Little Rush Academia 2. This is the campaign. Yes, I threw money at the screen for this one. So they originally wanted $150,000. They got $625,000. Blew past their goal. Just completely blew it out of the water. So they're like, oh, I guess we're making this now. All right, cool. So I forget which one I've got the Blu-ray somewhere. I think I have the $50 level. But 6 times their goal. They just blew past it. Yeah, I can't wait for Zach Like either. That's another Kickstarter. It's not these guys, but saw pictures of pallets of books, so I'm excited. I'm excited. But so yeah, these guys. Let's see. Let me go down here. It's like the day after. This is the update. Yeah. We never expected to reach this amount of support coming out of our first day of Kickstarter going live. So yeah, first day they were already funded. So they're still like, you know, dumbfounded at this point of like what happened. What happened? What do you mean we're funded? Is that an error? But and I remember why, by the way, that's up there now. It's because doing this. Watch. It's gonna do that one. Wait, I need to remake the names. Hang on. Oh, Zach Like is another Kickstarter for I didn't actually do it. For Zachtronics, which is a different game company. They make a bunch of like programming kind of games, right? So Exapunks is one of them. Shenzhen.io is another. Tiz 100. The one they got popular for is Space Chem. It's a chemistry building puzzle kind of game. Anyway, fantastic games. A bunch of the stuff they did on Kickstarter too for like not a spin-off type things like the solitaire game in Shenzhen.io. They ported to DOS because reasons. And then they launched a Kickstarter just to get floppies out. Like, actually, I have a floppy over there. It's sitting on my windowsill. Yeah. So this one was a it's a not that this one over here. It's a book of like behind the scenes stuff. Planning and all that kind of stuff for a bunch of their games, and it's like design documents and all that kind of crazy stuff. It's 400 pages long, 90% of it's images. So they had a Kickstarter just to print the book and get it out to people because it was already done, already put together. Just like, yeah, we just need some money to print the books. So I'm like, yes, please. I'm throwing money at the screen. Why isn't it happening faster? So I've got that book coming. I guess JoJo does too. What would your goal to produce? Would your goal to produce a game at that level, or you're content with doing your own personal project for the NES? I'm content for now with doing my own personal stuff for the NES. For now, if someone were to approach me with a for a NES project, for a serious proposal, I'd consider it. I would absolutely consider it. Like, because if I could do this full time, if I could like stream me being terrible at programming video games in assembly, I would. I absolutely would. But I can't pay the bills with that. Buying a Commodore 64 tomorrow with a monitor. Nice. I don't have one of those. I wish I did, but I don't. Someone else plays VS Code. Plays VS Code. That's nice choice of wording there. Playing. Yes, Discord. Yes, we're playing Visual Studio Code. I don't know, as a kid. A 1702 monitor. I did not have one. I had one of the Apple computers. I forget which one. I think it was an Apple. I don't think it was an Atari. I'm pretty sure it was an Apple computer. I forget exactly which one it was, but I had a stack of floppies. Both what was it, 3 1/4? The standard, the most recent ones, and like the 5.5-inch floppies. You have to manually. Oh, you have to manually add it to that. Anyway, unless it decided that it is a game for other people, like you say, VS Code is a game, then it thinks VS Code is a game for everyone. That'd be funny. I still have most to all of my floppy disks for the 8-inch ones. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had the 8-inch ones. I don't think. It's been a long while since I've had this system. Middle school or before. I don't remember the exact size of the discs, but they were large. They were the actual floppy kind. And I had like a big bag of them, and I don't have them anymore. They're lost. They probably had some water damage at one point and they were thrown out, which is unfortunate. But you know, gotta go. All right, Jojo, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. You have a good night. Had to be M86 in some of those 8-inch discs. All right. So what was I even? I got so distracted. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh right, writing to this. Okay, Y is a, what is it? So 1F that's gonna break. Right? Probably. 1. Okay, so it should write at least one more. Okay, so it should write this one, and it does because it turns off. Sometimes distracting with all the quick. It's fine. Don't worry about it. 1C. 1C. That's F6. No wonder it didn't do anything. 1D. One E. That's too many. That is too many. How long have I been streaming? Since about September of last year? No. Month before that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so well, roughly September. It's about 6:45, or there's that. If you mean tonight, yeah, a little bit before 7 o'clock. Yeah, but I've been working on this game since October. All right, then it wrote that because it went one too far. Because that value is wrong apparently. This value here is wrong. Or this value here. So let's change it to this instead of this star. -1. So currently it is 1F. We do not want it to be 1F, do we? We don't even want it to be that, do we? Hang on, something's way wrong. Am I going the wrong direction? Ziwu, how you doing? What language am I programming in? 6502 Assembly is what I am programming in. So it's pretty low level. It's for the NES. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Okay, so it's 1F now. It's going to be wrong, probably, at the end of this anyway. It might change. Let's see if it does. I'm in the wrong folder. Box, and then music engine, and make it over here. And then come over here, and then reload that. Or reload that. Reload. There it goes. Okay. Then we're going to hit A. Length is still 1F. Okay, so it's still going to break. It's still going to break. What happens if we do -2 here? There's the alert. I was wondering where that was. Okay, so we're at -2. Remake that. Go over here. Reload. A. 1E. Okay. This shouldn't break. In theory, this shouldn't break. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A, B, C, D, E, F. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 18. B, C, D, E. There we go. Why was it off by 1? That doesn't make any sense. Is my math wrong there? Is that what's happening? Right here. So lengths is... Let me get rid of these two. So instrument volume lengths, or the length here. Oh, I need to index this for the channel current. Ah, jeez. We're not gonna remember that, right? Yep. Okay, so this length, this value right here, is this byte, which should be just the number of bytes between these. Oh, it's counting this in the length. That's why it's counting the length byte in the length, which it shouldn't be doing. Okay. That's why it was broken. That's why it was broken. So let's make this a little bit more readable. +1. -1. Right? Is that more readable? I don't know if it's more... I don't think it's more readable. What's the value now? The value is 1E. That needs to be 1E at the end of this. It's more wrong. -2 on that. Operator precedence, maybe. Yeah. Length of the following byte lists. Excluding the stored length value. Yeah. No, this one. Reload that. I'm over here. 1E. Okay, there we go. Okay. Why -2? So if I just minus them, I get the base, or I get the 0 based, or excuse me, the 1 based length of between these two labels. -1, I get the 0 based length. Right? So 0 to whatever. Length -1. But included in that is the byte I am saving that is the value of that length. The value of that calculation. So I need to remove that byte that we're storing the length. I need to remove that from the calculation. Yeah. Which means this one's probably wrong too. Because again, what is this star? What is that? Like specifically in cc 6465.github.io documentation CA, and I'm looking for add as a current instruction, maybe pseudo functions, control commands, macros, macro packages. Can I just control F star? Pseudo variables. Reading the pseudo variable will return the program counter. The program counter at the start of the current input line. Yeah. Assignment to this variable is possible when feature PC assignment is used. Note you should not use assignments to those. The program counter. So I don't think I want. That still wouldn't solve anything. That just makes things more confusing because it'd still be that label there. Yeah. But yeah, I think you were right with the order of operations, by the way. Add one to that, and then minus one over there. So yes, that's 1E, this one right here. That. So that needs to stay 1E, essentially. So we're gonna remake this real quick after I change that around. Over here, reload. Go over here. 1E. Okay. That's better. That's more readable, I think. So yeah. That label plus 1. Minus 1. Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to be using the star because it's more confusing that way, I think. Because these, I don't know how these work. These shouldn't be working. Oh, because I don't use them yet. I don't look at them yet. But how is this correct then? Because that... Length of 2, yeah. What's... 30. $31. Yeah, I mean, it works for now, so whatever. Anyway, this is wrong. This needs to be indexed. It's only doing it for the first channel. It's only running the first channel on this. So even though I'm loading a second channel in there, it's not doing anything. Kerasoro, how you doing? Kerasoro. Am I saying that right? Hello, welcome. Yeah. At any rate, what did I change? Oh, right. Yeah. That's correct. All right, that's good to hear. All right, that's good. Good. I don't always pronounce things correctly. All right, I'll only use one of these offsets, or the temp offsets. Should I be using the other ones? I think I should be. I probably should be. Download instrument, yeah. You can say it, say like, it's me, Mario. Kerasoro. It's me, Kerasoro. Like that? Alright, alright. Temp ID. Temp gen ID. How does this work? Hang on, how? Oh, because it's only the first channel. That's why it's working, because everything's 0. Buff Siegel, hey, how you doing? So what I'm working on, I'm working on a sound engine for the NES in 6502 Assembly. The game for that is it's not, yes, this one. So eventually I'm gonna be putting it into did it again. I did it again. I picked up the wrong controller. This is the wrong controller. In fact, I'm not even like my. There it goes. That's better. This is the controller that's hooked up on my computer. All right, there we go. So this is the. Oh, because the thing's in the background. That's. Hang on. Let me pause that. Okay. So this is the game I'm eventually going to be putting the sound engine into. This is the project that I've been working on for a little while. It's a infinite runner thing. So if you ever played that little T-Rex game on Google Chrome when you don't have any internet, basically that, but on the NES. Some weird like horizontal tearing, not vertical tearing. That's weird. Yeah, I need to fix that positioning with the scroll or something like that. Yeah, the running graphics I did on Tuesday. You can thank Miha for that. Miha Brumek Art, if I'm saying that correctly. He's the one that actually did the sprite work for that, animation and all. So he did like a few frames with that, and on Tuesday I put that into the game. So he runs now and jumps, and it's like animated and things. So yeah. But yeah, so today I'm working on a sound engine for this game, because you'll notice that there's no sound, there's no audio from jumping or anything like that. But yeah, doing good. What in my free time because I hate myself. All right, well, I mean, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. And this is a list of people that have subbed to me during the project, by the way. So yeah, if you sub to me, you get put on that list. That dude is a game jugger, right? Some sick headphones on, something like that. Yeah, yeah. I think he modeled it after me, like as a self-insert, but whatever. So yeah, so I've been working on that for 6 or so months, since like October. Well, he was the one that actually did. I gave him like freedom to do whatever, but yeah, I didn't have any like particular direction on the character itself. I just like, yeah, just make the character for me. Yeah, thanks. So that's what he did. Real proud of yourself, huh? Like I said, it was me, huh? Not me. No, I do not. I do not. I most certainly do not. I walk to Dunkin' every once in a while. I'll walk on the weekend. I'll walk to Dunkin' Donuts down the street. I don't know if that counts for anything. Does it? Does it count for anything? I want. Do I want that one? Which one do I want? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that I think works probably. But what isn't happening, I am actually loading 2 notes. C4 and 5. They should be playing on 2 different channels, and they should sound well, they're C in 2 different octaves that you should be hearing. In fact, hang on, do I... Yeah, which one is this? Is this the one I want? Hang on. No, it's not this one. It's this one. This wire. Okay. So if I bring this guy up, and then plug this thing in. Bum ba da bum. And then come over to somewhere. I don't know where I'm going. Configuration? This one? There it is. So it should be those two notes. Playing at the same time. And this should sound kind of like that. Okay, kind of just like that, actually. Well. Can I like select two channels for this? No. Okay, well. Across these two maybe I can. Can I do that? No. No. But anyway, I'm supposed to be playing that note, or I'm supposed to be playing that note and that note at the same time across two channels, right? So if I do, okay, not quite. Let's go up an octave and down there. Those two notes, like that. And I want to... Can I... Okay, mute that channel, mute that channel, mute that channel. Right? No. Is that... Hang on. So it should sound like that. I ain't getting that, though. Or I suppose I could do like a different note there, just to make it sound terrible. But more noticeable, actually. So let's do that. Let's just change that for now. But yes, MIDI drum solo. I mean, does that really work? So let's do D5. So that should be noticeable. Nokia 3010 all over again. Yeah, so for my birthday, by the way, it's kind of off screen, but I got one of these guys for my birthday. I don't know how to play, mind you. But it really helps when entering stuff into this over here, because I can just... And it just does the notes for me. Yeah, it's teeny tiny. And that's like the big thing, right? Because I can do that on the keyboard here, but I don't know where it's mapped to. Well, I vaguely know. And I use Dvorak instead of QWERTY, which is it's mapped to QWERTY, the notes. But it's a lot easier to just like, oh, that's C right there. That one's C. Okay, cool. You know. So figuring out where the stuff is on the keyboard, like an actual keyboard, is easier and I think more beneficial than figuring out where in God's name they are on a computer keyboard. Because like I can take this and use that knowledge to play a real instrument. The pain of things made for QWERTY. Oh yeah, I know. I can't stand it. Can't stand it. But yeah, so I was actually playing around with this and some MIDI stuff the other day with VC VRAC, and I was having a blast. I can't like I said, I can't really play anything because I mean I don't know, I just can't. But I was still having fun with it. I was still having a lot of fun with it, with making random noises and playing with waves and whatnot. But yeah, so that's gonna help me out with a bunch of this here. So I'm gonna delete all of this stuff. That. Get rid of that one, and okay, good. It's all gone. All right, there we go. This is the song "Bad Apple," by the way. I played this on here before, but it was all ported to the NES music, the video and all. But I'm not gonna load that up right now. Anyway, yeah, the goal is to load this up and have it play. That's my goal. That's my goal. It won't. I don't think it'll sound exactly the same, but that's whatever. I don't care. Nostalgia hearing music like that. Yeah. Well, you know, let me bring up the is it more recent? I don't think it is. No, it's not. Okay, I gotta go find it real quick. So that was ripped from a ROM. I forget how I actually ripped it, by the way. Because I can't seem to do it again. But it's from this ROM. Actually, hang on. You know what? I'll do one better. Hang on. Is it on? It might be on my ROM card already. Hang on. Homebrew music. It is. Okay. So let me make sure that my audio is turned on correctly. This should work. There it goes. So this is on real hardware. Is that loud, by the way? Is that too loud for you? Really? No sound? You should be able to hear that. You don't hear that? It's very quiet. Really? What's that? It's clipping, I think. I can't turn it a little bit. Okay, alright. But yeah, so this is the quite delayed. Okay. Yeah, so this is on real hardware, by the way. Yeah, it's the music video ported over to the NES. This is the second version of it. This is like running at 15 frames a second, I think. 15. Yeah, I think about 15 frames a second. It's a higher resolution than the first version. The first version, they figured out they were able to reverse engineer the video format and everything. This one, I don't think anyone's bothered. Well, anyone's figured it out yet. I'm not sure if anyone's really trying very hard, but it pulls some weird witchcraft to get this looking like this. Looks smooth. Yeah. So that's the thing. This is very, very impressive with the hardware. Very impressive, because you can't just like write like a bitmap or a JPEG image to the screen on the NES. You have to use a set of tiles and construct an image out of tiles. So essentially, they are making a bunch of tiles that have different arrangements of pixels in them, kind of, and they're displaying that to the screen. And they figured out a way to make it really, really smooth. And yeah, really, really smooth. And it's actually, I think, really, really impressive what they do with this. Really, really impressive. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show a quick clip of the original video here in a second once this is over. But what mapper is this using anyway? Mapper Force. This is using an official Nintendo mapper. Yeah. It's actually using CHR-ROM. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting CHR-RAM, I think. And there's that. Yeah, so the original video for that, get my wires out of the way. So yeah, this is the original video for that. So obviously it was a lot lower resolution than this, but yeah, this is what they converted it from. So it was still all black and white and whatnot, but they pixelated the snot out of it. Yeah, it's really impressive. Really, really impressive. And like I said, it pulls some witchcraft to get things stat smooth. Like swapping name tables real fast and swapping palettes every other frame. And some other bizarre crap going on too. But yeah, really, really impressive. Really impressive. Anyway. What was I working on again? I don't remember. I need to reset that to the thing, and then this was that. I think? No, it was... Yeah, I'll leave it there, whatever. Alright, was it load instrument? Was that where I was working? Or no, I was working here. So this needs to loop. This is only one volume macro. So this is only one channel, rather. One channel. So essentially, it doesn't update the second channel to say, hey, there's something to play here, play it. This doesn't happen. So Y is the... Oh. That needs to be something else. Doesn't it? Oh boy. Okay, so we need to break this out into its own function, I think. So it's going to be run sound channel. Okay. So I need a way to say, hey, run the sound channel for channel whatever, right? Yeah. Load A. Okay, so I load something into A. I don't touch X, actually. You know what? Hang on. Load X, 0. Run loop. Yeah. Lengths at X. Subtract steps at X. Because SBC does have that addressing mode, correct? SBC operation. It does, correct. Branch on equal to volume done. It's the top. Is that why I was breaking before? Because I was looping back to the top? Yeah. No. I just pasted this wrong. But we do not want to go to volume done. We want to go to loop next. Yeah. So this guy is going to compare X to something. The speed at which you change screens. Sorry, it's muscle memory. muscle memory. Yeah. Yeah. It's Alt Tab. And then I can, like, I can actually click these things, but, I mean, what's the fun in that? So I know which window I was just at, so I could just, oh, that's what it was, and come back here. Or, like if I know the 2 windows ago, or, you know, however many windows ago. So in between it buffers my editor at 300 miles per hour, right? Yeah, I can start to do windows over here, so now I'm over here, and then, bam, over here now. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of muscle memory stuff for that. So I'm really fast with those kind of things, but not so fast with typing out actual sentences. Like the Control S or the save for Vim is Shift colon for the prompt, W enter, right? But I can do that in like half a second if I do it right. But again, muscle memory. Yeah, been doing it so much that compare. What am I comparing next to? I have 2. I've only had 2 right now, so we're gonna just compare it to 2. Next buffer is comma BN. All right, is that Emacs or? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's commas. So. Comma is up there, then B, then N. So it's these 3 keys right here for me. Yeah, that ain't nothing here. So you're probably an Emacs then, aren't you? Branch not equal to, no. Increment X. Branch not equal to run loop. Kakune? Hipster modal editor. Yeah, alright, let's see if this number 1 assembles. Where's my, there it is. I can spell, I swear. Then not that one. Where's... Did I close out of it? No. Where is it? Oh, because I have this window open, it gets rid of the other one. There it is. Right here. It's dumb. Cocoon. Got it. Cocoon. Why is it spelled dumb then? Alright, so let's see if this sounds anything like I expect it to. That's a no. Okay, let's okay, it's broken. That's clearly broken. You can see the duty volume changing all the time. What? It's broken. It's broken. So instead of D for delete, then delete the whole line, it's X, select the whole line, then delete. So there, for me, there's a few of that. So I can select the whole line and delete it, or that, or I could do, you know, multiple lines or whatever. But I could also do DW, which is delete word. delete until the next word. DE is delete until the end of the word. Or probably D or DB? No. DB. Delete the beginning of the next word. Yeah, just imagine if you were always in visual mode plus extras. It's broken, it's broken, it's broken, it's broken. Pretty much. Yeah. It's broken more though. That's the difference. So we're gonna reassemble that real quick and then reload that and then figure out where this is. Go to location, run frame, yes, but not there. I want to stop there actually, and then we'll run through some things. Data and CIW were my favorite things in Vim. Yes, 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 yes. I use CIW all the time. The oops. Like, oh, this is the wrong word. I'm like in the middle of or whatever. This is the wrong word. Bam, we're gonna write something else there now. I love that, because then like if I do that there, I can just find another one and hit period and do it again. I love it. The bugger there. Okay, so we're gonna hit A. If I can find my controller. All right, so now we've loaded up some instruments. Instruments are loaded. Let's have a look at the memory map real quick. Notes, low byte. Okay, so we've got 2 notes loaded in. This is the high byte and then the low byte of one of them. So 1B AB for one note and 29BD for another note. Every now and again I just press the Vim and I still get a lot of burn in my hands. Yeah. Yeah. No, but +3. Why is that red? That should not have been red. I should not be reading that one. So the green is red. For reading, not the color, but the action. I'm not sure why it's reading that one though. It shouldn't be. Oh, it brings the comments in for. Fourth byte is ignored, lols. But is being read for whatever reason, so apparently that's a lie! That's cool. Alright, well, where's the addresses for things? Lengths, nope. Steps, okay, those are zeros. The addresses are up here, because those are in 0 page. Okay. 8014, 8012, 84, 84. Okay, those are good. Those are good. They are different sound macros, aren't they? Alright, well, let's see what happens. This isn't as button press for B. Okay, loading X 0. Okay, load up the lengths for the first channel. It's 1E. Subtract or set the carry. And then subtract the steps. We're not equal to 0, so we don't go to loop next. It means we continue processing this macro because we're not done yet. Okay. Then loop next. We increment X by 1. Loop. Okay. We're going to do the same thing for the next one. So X is at +1. So volume lengths +1, 0, F. Which should be this guy here, but it is wrong, isn't it? It is wrong. Paste. +1. So that probably has something to do with it. Let's just let it run. Time to go to sleep. Good night. All right. Well, you have a good night, Kuria. Yeah. See you Saturday. I don't know what I'm doing yet on Saturday. But I'll be doing something. I might be working on this. Might be working on movie night stuff. We'll see. But yeah, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Okay, so this is still broken. Let's see why. So, except there's some more stuff. Okay. 1E, do the thing. Loop next. Fine. Okay, this is the second channel now. 0F. Does not sound right. It was 0F last time, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. Sound microphone 01. This should be 0A. That's the value, not the Wait a minute. And X is 1. That is incorrect. It did not load the length correctly. What is this doing? A loop is broken somewhere. That's what's happened. See here, it doesn't do that. It's not going berserk. Okay. Loading instruments, we're stepping into this one. So this is the second channel. Can I do +1 on that? Yes, I can. Maybe? It's not +1, it's +2. +2. Okay. +1 plus... Wait, +1 due to volume. And then let's also do a +2 due to volume. +2 due to volume. BF and BF. That ain't right. I don't think that's correct. Well, no, actually, it might be correct. All right, so why channel offset 2? Correct. Look up the instruments at offset 0 because that's the first instrument. They're using the first instrument for both of them, which is fine. Store that into the second instrument. For the pointer for the second instrument. Okay, 8004 is correct for the second one, so we should have 8004 twice, which we do. Okay. Load channel offset again, because I restored Y there. Excuse me. Look up the ID for the macro. Load macro so Which one is it? Load Y temp channel offset. After that. Load the pointer to the volume macro. Okay. That ain't right. It's using the first volume macro. Is it? Is that right? Maybe, actually, because I think both of them use the same volume macro, don't they? No, one of them, the second one. Wait, I'm using the same instrument for both, aren't I? I'm using the same instrument for both. So these two channels should be mimicking each other then, shouldn't they? First channel, second channel. Really just trying to do. Is man his instrument? I mean, if you try hard enough, sure. If you're determined enough, absolutely. Alright, so current channel, this I need to put somewhere else, I think. So, oh, wait a minute. I don't store this into the second one. Okay. Pulse 1, pulse 2 instruments. 2 instruments, okay. Okay. I mean, that shouldn't really matter, though, because I don't think I'm actually reading this ever. Am I? Yeah, I don't think I'm ever actually reading this table at all. Instead, I'm just writing to it. Well, I may read from it read from it again later, I guess. Well, hang on. Wait, why am I current channel load up? Move the instrument, and then we're shifting it, and then. Wait, what am I doing here? Instruments. What am I doing here? Or instruments. I don't think I actually need this at all, because I'm storing pointers to everything else that I need. Right? So. Pointers to the instruments themselves. So I don't need that. Like, at all. I'm loading it once and I'm storing it a bunch of times. It doesn't matter at all. Clear mem. Clear loop. Yeah, I'm not using this at all. So why bother? Load X 1. Load Y. No, load X 0. Right, because I'm still writing this stupid thing. Where is it? Engine 1489. Oh, this is again. I don't care about that at all. Oh, so I can shift because why? No. Yeah, because load instrument takes immediately clobbers A, takes X, shifts it. Yeah, okay. It's too far. Right here. Sorry about that. Thank you for the file. I appreciate that. It's never touching Pulse Duty Volume 2, ever. And it's breaking other things. Fantastic. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight, though. Because I'm getting tired. Yeah, because I'm getting tired, pretty much. But yeah, let me actually, hey, let me commit this stuff anyway. Start.asm. Well, don't go anywhere yet. Don't go anywhere yet, because we're gonna go say hi to somebody first. Break things, adding a second channel. Broken again, but not that badly. After adding the second pulse channel again. Okay. Tuesday. Yeah, so I might be working on this on Saturday. I think I might be actually. Blues? Oh dear, did I? There we go. I fixed it. Yeah, so I might actually be working on this on Saturday. Yeah, there is not a movie night this Saturday. I don't think. Saturday night. I don't think there is. Nothing was decided on anyway. So yes, I'll probably just be working on this on Saturday. Because I finally like started to make progress and things are starting to make more sense to me. So I can continue with the sound engine. Which feels good. Which is a good thing. Is a good thing. So let's see if there's anybody to say hi to. So don't go anywhere quite yet. God, I hate how long like Twitch takes to load things. It's such a pain in the butt. Oh, right, Anime Boston, right. Well, you have fun at that, Bridgewater. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. Anybody doing anything interesting for programming? I rated him the other day, though, I think. Didn't I? I mean, probably, but we can go say hi to him again, because I don't feel like looking for somebody else. These guys are a good couple of guys. They're making a, I was only one of them tonight. Well, he's working on a plan for things, so yeah, let's go say hi to him. Why not? Why not? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, do come with me to say hi. Thank you guys for stopping by tonight. I really do appreciate it. yeah, see you guys Saturday. I'm stalling. I don't know why I'm stalling. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Next time.